Hey, it's Bri, and I have a story for you. What did I used to say back in the day? If you've been here before, thanks for stopping by. And if you're new here, go ahead and click that red button and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell for notifications, because I know after this story, you guys are going to want to see Bri all the time, every time I upload. Damn, it actually felt good saying that. Before we get into this story, I just want to say a few things, because you know I'm always talking to my real bitches out there. So with that being said, I think I'm coming down with a cold. Yeah, there's that. I think I'm sick. And then number two, I'm missing 3 on this hand. I'm out of commission on this hand. So I'm gonna be using this hand the whole story. I'm talking to y'all just like this. Honestly, bitch, it wouldn't even be Brianna if I wasn't out here making bad decisions. Like, you wouldn't even be on the right channel. I tried my best to be in my right mind, but at the end of the day, I'm still Brianna Lay. Like, you get what I'm saying? This story time actually take place like 4 or 5 days ago, and it's really been bugging me to the point that I want to make a story time about it, right? Since the story is recent, I feel like I really got to give y'all like some backdrop. This week, I have a goal where I don't want to drink for the whole week. But prior to this week, I was going through this phase where I would buy like cases of White Claws and drink like a case at a time. Not a case a day, but I would just go through cases of White Claws, right? So this particular day, like I said, 4 or 5 days ago, 6 days max, but it has not been a week, okay? Actually, where my phone at? Let me check my phone. I'ma tell you how many days ago it was, bitch. It was 6 days, because tomorrow gonna be Wednesday. Okay, so boom, this story time is officially a week old. So last Wednesday, right? Y'all watching this on Wednesday. So last Wednesday, well, maybe you're not. Y'all could be watching this a whole year from now. I'm irritated. I swear to God, I'm irritated. But look, this particular day, I had finished off a case of White Claws. And here's the thing about this friend, because I've done a story time about this friend before, but I've also made videos talking about how I don't need friends and this and that. So clearly my circle is very small, and the people that I keep around, like, why? Girl, so this particular day, he hit me up, and it was an editing day for me. I believe it was a Wednesday. Yes, I upload on Wednesdays, and I knew that my video was going to be running late. So I spent like the whole earlier part of the day working on my channel, right? He rubbed me the wrong way that day, because it's like, first of all, just because I have a car now, don't text me and tell me, oh, I'm gonna be in this part of LA, let's link. Like, I have a life. I don't just get dressed, get ready, get in my car, and stop everything to hang out with you. So that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I kind of like was basically ignoring his messages. Like, he had FaceTimed me like hella times. I ignored the FaceTimes. I ignored the text messages. I ignored the phone calls. I finally texted him and was like, oh, okay, I gotta do YouTube stuff, so maybe I'll link up with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, once my priorities are straight, I'll link with you. Make a long story short, my priorities didn't end up being straight until about like 6:50 p.m. that same day. I finished off a case of White Claws. Like I said, my video was up. I was feeling good about myself. I was feeling myself. I was playing The Sims, and I'm like, I need real life interaction. So I hit my friend up, and it's crazy because at first, he wasn't really replying. And I'm like, oh, okay, so this is my karma, bitch. I ignored you in the daytime. You're gonna ignore me right now, whatever, whatever. Bitch, he ended up responding. He messaged me, and he was like, so what's up? And I was like, let's go to dinner. That was my plan. Another thing that this particular friend did, if y'all ain't seen the previous story time that I did, go see that, because y'all will see like his nature, his character, you feel me? Another thing that he did that kind of rubbed me the wrong way was, so we was on the phone. Y'all can imagine how long we were on the phone trying to figure out where we wanted to eat. Probably about like 15 minutes. And then like on the 18th minute, where it's like, okay, boom, we're gonna go here, he's like, oh yeah, make the reservation for 3. Huh? I'm like, who this third bitch? But you know me, I know I'm aggressive, so I'm like,
who's the third person?
Let's just call the friend Poppy. I'm like, Poppy? Poppy? I get off the phone, I make the reservation, I'm getting ready, I'm putting on my makeup, and I'm like, Poppy? Who the fuck is Poppy? Who said Poppy could come? Who the fuck said I want to drive around Poppy? Like, I was thinking all these things, right? I get ready. I'm looking fly. I post a picture. I was looking good. I got on my all black attire because we were gonna go to Toca Madera over there by the Beverly Center, and I've never been there before. I'm ready, and I told my friend, I was like, okay, boom, catch the train because our reservation is at 7:45, and I'm really not trying to drive to where you are and then go all the way like back past my house towards West LA. We link up at the train station. Luckily, Poppy was not there. We really had to have a little kiki about that because y'all don't even know. That was like a weight lifted off my shoulders. I was like, fuck. I do not feel like being fake. Like, I could barely stand my friends, and you want me to meet a new bitch? No. Let me backtrack a little bit in the story. Let me backtrack a little bit. I make the reservation, and I start getting ready. And then my friend texts me, okay, where should we meet? Because I want to get a bottle or something like that. I don't know. Like, ugh. As the story progressed, you guys are going to understand why I'm bringing up all these situations, because there were so many moments where I had the option to be aggressive or to be like compromising, and I should have fucking been aggressive because I didn't want to drink and drive. All of this like, oh, come on, let's meet up earlier. Let's meet over here. Where we gonna meet? I need to get a bottle. Like, yeah, you need to get a bottle. I don't want to drink and drive. And that's the thing. I kind of feel like when you have certain friends, you already know what's up. So don't even hit those friends up if you already know what's up, unless you're going to be completely disciplined, which I was not. The story will continue. I took a shower. I was like, let me simmer on this stupid ass text message about the bottle, right? And then after I get out the shower, I sit down, I'm getting ready to prepare my face, and I was like, you know what? Because I don't want to get there and say this in person. Like, I'm not going to get peer pressure, right? So I was like, let me go ahead and send the text. Go and get the bottle right now, because I don't really feel like drinking. Girl, I feel like I need to like drill that in y'all head, because the way the night went, you would think that I was not already on my level, that I didn't say nothing. Like, it's really crazy. This story is like really like, I don't know how it spun out of control, how it did. So now that y'all know about that little situation right there, what time was it when we linked up? It was probably like already 7:20. I told y'all our reservations was like 7:45. So it had to have been like 7:15, 7:20. And I'm like, skirt, skirt. Like, I'm like, boom, let's go. My friend was like,
so where are we gonna go get this bottle?
It was literally like he completely ignored my text message. It's like we had two totally different agendas. Period. We did. I'm just gonna be brutally honest. That's the thing about my story times. I'm brutally honest. So, and they also helped me. Like, this is like a little therapy session for me. So while I sit here and reflect, I really think that that bitch had his own agenda and I had my own agenda, and that's really what happened. Because I pull out into traffic, I clearly have my directions, I'm clearly pressed off the time, like my mannerism, my energy, everything is clear about my motive. And this bitch gonna say like, let's go to CVS. And I'm just like, let's do it. Boom, here's CVS. Now we gotta find parking. I'm like, no, bitch. Like, I'm not finna be driving around the block. I don't want to pay. I do not want to pay to go into no parking lot, to go into CVS, to buy some bottle that I don't even want. I was vocalizing this shit. It was just going in one ear and out the other. Like, period. Bro was like, girl, just pull over right here in front of this red. Turn your hazards on. We'll see the car from CVS. We're going to be in and out. We were not in and out. The Hennessy was locked up. There was no button to ring for assistance like how Rite Aid has, or how like the other stores be having. And so we had to go around, find somebody to open up the case. I'm just like looking out the CVS window like, okay, are my hazards still on? Is my car still there? Is there a meter maid? Because I literally just got a $93 ticket. LA is really eating me up with these parking fees. Here's the kicker. We go through this whole CVS experience and then we get to the checkout. Why do I have to go half on it? That's one thing that I just kept my mouth closed. I kept my mouth closed about the CVS. I should have stood up for myself. I should have been like, no, I'm not drinking and driving. We're going to dinner. If you want to drink, you drink at the dinner. I should have been way more aggressive. Any other friend, I swear to God, I would have said that. I don't know why I was acting like all of a sudden I can't speak. I really dropped half on a bottle that I should not have been drinking because I was driving. And that's peer pressure. This is a story about peer pressure, bitch. Like, at my big age, what the fuck? So we get this bottle. We leave CVS. And as soon as we leave CVS, we cracking that shit open. We taking sips. So I took like 2 and then we went to the restaurant. We actually got to the restaurant on time, but we decided to sit in the car, smoke, pregame a little more, take a little more shots. I'm feeling myself. Like, I definitely am not going beyond my limit. I'm definitely having a little vibe going on. And I'm in that kind of mood where you're lit and you like, yes, flick me up. Yes, let's get content. Yes, I'm a bad bitch. I was in one of them moods, right? Now, one of the things that I noticed about this particular friend is that This bitch is unnecessarily rude. And I'm gonna give you an example. We were trying to get our flicks. We were trying to get content. And we were like, the view of it was like so bomb because it was like right under the Beverly Center. Like it was so perfect. And I'm not gonna lie to you, the hostess, she was not very hostful. Like she wasn't being very hosting. And it kind of put a bad taste in both of our mouths. So we kind of was talking shit. We kind of were the brown people that were talking shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. And then we wanted to take pictures. So there was like a sitting area that's obviously like social distance because of COVID. My friend asked the people who were sitting next to us if they could take our pictures. We were already being obnoxious. We were already like setting this kind of vibe where it's like, let's avoid these people.
Bitch, I sure will. I'll take the penitentiary chances.
Please do not think that I'm not aware of my surroundings. We were not their vibe. Like we were the kind of people that's like, let me clutch my purse. You know, I just didn't even know why he asked them to take the picture, right? It was so awkward because it was like, their dynamic was kind of like me and my friend's dynamic. So you had one friend that was like more aggressive and you had the other friend that was like trying to chill the more aggressive friend out. And the aggressive friend, the more prominent friend, she was like, actually, no, we're good. Tell me why my friend responds and my friend is like,
oh yeah, you probably wouldn't know how to take them anyway.
Girl, as soon as he said that, I literally walked away. Like, no questions. Like, I'm from LA, bitch. I'm from LA. Like, I'm gonna turn that fake switch on instantly. Oh, you said something that embarrassed me? Oh, you said something that's gonna make me look crazy? I'm gonna walk away. I don't even know why you came for that lady like that. Who don't know how to take a picture on an iPhone? If that does not tell you about this guy's character, this situation will. So I walk away, but I'm still in the mood to take pictures. So this all happened within a span of like a minute and 30 seconds. Another group is coming to go sit in this little like social distancing waiting area, right? And so he stops this person immediately. He's like, hey, bro, like, can you take our pictures? And the guy is cool. He left his girlfriend. The girlfriend goes, like, to get a little seat for them. And he takes our pictures. My friend starts directing this guy. Oh, can you take it like this? Oh, can you lower it? Oh, can you stand right here? Oh, can you be centered? I wanted my pictures too, but I was like, bitch, what the fuck? Like, you really finna direct this random guy who's doing us an act of kindness? Right when I start to feel like he's taking advantage of this person, I was like, okay, man, thank you. And I took the phone. I took the phone. It wasn't even my phone. I took it. Thank you. Thank you for your services. Enjoy y'all meal. Da, 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 da. And as I'm sitting here and I'm saying this story, it's so crazy because everybody that I know in real life, they try to paint me out to be this like really rude, really obnoxious person. And clearly I'm not, because I listed like way too many circumstances where I could read a situation and I could know that that situation will make somebody else uncomfortable. The hostess comes back and she seats us after we go through all of that to take pictures, and we only got one good picture and it was blurry. So we get seated. The food was significantly overpriced. I got 2 tacos for like $13 that were way saltier and were definitely not as good as the 3 tacos that I had for like $3.50 earlier that day. So we pay, we're out of there. I told you guys, I had an idea of how this night was gonna go. First of all, I didn't even know Miss Hennessy was gonna make her way into the party. Second of all, it's Wednesday. He started talking about going to West Hollywood. Now, I know this story time is just like so LA, but what do y'all want from me, okay? I thought we were gonna go do this. Like, we're grown-ups. Let's do cute grown-up shit. We don't need to go to West Hollywood and party like it's Friday night on a Wednesday. Like, I really had to break that shit down to him. I don't have no problem being at home. Me and my auntie don't fight. Me and my auntie don't bicker. I don't need to be out in the streets. It don't appease to me to go out and party on a Wednesday night. That's why this story is so fucking crazy, because like, I really like spoke up for myself. Growing up is so weird. It's so weird. It's like, who do you straight up cuss out? Who do you use communication with? Like, how do you know who to be with different people? And I feel like with this friend, this is just a friend that's like, your ass either gonna have to get cut off, or it's my way or the highway, bitch. Because when we do shit your way, we end up in fucking trouble. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. We in the car and I'm being fucking persistent. I'm like, West Hollywood, bitch. First of all, I just ordered them tacos. They was salty as fuck. Like, I didn't want to drink this Hennessy. I didn't want to go half on the bottle. Like, I was like literally listing all the reasons why I did not want to go to West Hollywood. Like, bitch. So yeah, I really want to make it clear how anti-partying, anti-West Hollywood I was. Let me break it it down to y'all what West Hollywood is. West Hollywood is like the gay area of LA. It's really fun. You could party like 24 hour 365. You could go party. You could probably go to West Hollywood and turn up on Thanksgiving Day. That's just the West Hollywood vibe. It's fun. It's free. I don't know. I hate to admit this, but I guess I'm the kind of person you could wear me down. This was what I was thinking. I'm like, I'm tired of going back and forth with this fool. I'm just gonna turn the car on and just start driving towards his house. At the end of the day, this is my car. I do that. He was like,
you gotta pass West Hollywood to even get to my house. Like, look where we are. We're already over here. Like, I live farther than where we're even trying to go.
I'm like, fuck. I really feel like this story time is gonna explain why I spend time alone. Everything he was saying was actually true. Peer pressure. Because we literally were in Beverly Hills, and where he wanted to go was literally 4 minutes away. I could not think of no fucking excuse. I was like bitching and moaning. I'm like, there's nowhere to park. It looks dead. There's nobody even out here. While I'm trying to be cynical and I'm trying to be like, let's just leave. Let's just leave. It looks dead. And it did look dead. I'm not being dramatic. It really did look dead. He's all like,
no, there's parking. No, I know where to go. No, we're not even going to none of those places. It don't even matter. Like, let's go park right here.
Just get in the comments below if y'all got a friend like that. If you want to be optimistic for some shit, let's be optimistic about our future. Let's find resolutions for how we gonna get money and how we gonna be rich and successful. Why are you so optimistic and you could come up with all the solutions to get into some bullshit? I try to stand up for myself again before the story just go completely, which I feel like it already was, but no. We have not hit rock bottom yet. I pull over, I park, and I'm like, okay, if we sit in the car, we don't have to pay for parking, because if anybody pull up on me, I could just be like, well, we were getting ready to leave, sir. At this point, I believe it was probably about like 10:30, 10:20 at night. I'm sitting in the car. I don't want to go into this nightclub. I just don't. I don't want to go inside the nightclub, and my argument was, why are we in West Hollywood on a Wednesday? These people are like desperate to party in the middle of a pandemic. Like, these are people that have been partying since lockdown. I'm just trying to talk my friend out of it. I'm like, bruh, we already bought this bottle. Like, we're already drinking. We don't need to go into this environment. Like, for what? In real life, you look desperate. In real life, why are you out here? Like, it's not Friday, it's not Saturday. I really like held my ground. For 30 to 45 minutes, we sat in that car. I really decided to go hard on the parking. Like, no, I just paid $20 for parking over here at Toca Madera. I'm not finna come to this meter and pay $15 so we could be here for however long your ass wanna be here. Like, no, like, I'm not paying for it. I'm not paying for it. How did we end up in the club? Because he offered to pay for it, and I'm never gonna say no to that. In my mind, I'm like, you know what, whatever. Like, at this point, I'm tired of hearing myself talking about the parking. I'm tired of hearing myself talk about Wednesday night. I'm tired of hearing myself nag. Like, let's just do what he want to do so I can take his ass home. Clearly, nothing I say like matters, so let's just do what you want. So we go, mask on, get in line. Line was quick. Once we got inside, we had our own little table. He wanted to order drinks again. I'm like, bitch, you already brought the Hennessy bottle in here. You snuck the Hennessy bottle in here and we still gotta order drinks? Oh my God. Like, but he was like, girl, let's at least get a pineapple juice. Let's at least be incognito. Let's at least be low key. It's like, my thing is, I succumb to peer pressure because the things that people say actually make sense. And it just makes me feel like, oh, okay, maybe I'm being too aggressive. Maybe I'm doing too much. But no, I be in my right mind. I literally be in my right mind, because it started off with a pineapple juice. And then it was, let's go over to this table. I'm already off the Hennessy. The music, the lights, all of this shit is going, the club environment get into my head. When the opportunity came to go talk to new people, I was with it. I already had the liquid courage in me. And so we went over there and we made like some cool friends. Like, I had a really cool experience kicking it with those people, right? Of course, they wasn't from LA, so it was cool to talk about like traveling and all that other stuff. And to be honest with you, I didn't really know what my friend was doing. It was a long table. I was sitting in the center talking to these people, and he was more so at the end of the table. We ended up taking more shots with these group of people. They were generous. They looked out. Even though I was in a conversation with them, I started to go in and out. And I felt like, because I started to go in and out and because I was so in the moment, I really couldn't tell if the club was even lit or if people were starting to leave. This is when my memory comes back absolutely clear. Y'all know how it is after y'all leave the club and y'all had some drinks in you. So me and my friend, we laughing. We going over the night. We going over everything that everybody said. how people was funny, how I was funny. All I remember is trying to find a car, going up one block, going up down the next block, finally getting on the right block, and as soon as we hit the right block, boom, black. I don't remember shit. First of all, I've never, in all my years of turning up, never just like passed out in a car. So when I woke up and I was in my car and I was in the exact same space, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was completely shook. It was like, how am I still here? Like, what the fuck? I don't remember even deciding to take a nap. It's crazy because when I woke up, my friend was either already up or he woke up at the same time. Why is he still here? Like, that, I was really trying to like, what is going on? And then I hear this fool over here like,
where's my stuff? Let's make sure we have everything.
I'm like, what? Like, I literally did not know what was going on, y'all. I can't lie to you. I did not have no idea what the fuck was going on. This guy is over here asking me to look for shit, and I'm just like, what? His urgency, like, his energy, like, bro, where's this? Where's that? We need to find this. We need to find that. We need to find this. We need to... And then it starts to make me feel like, oh my God, like, okay, I get it. I'm in my car. Like, okay, cool. I'm in my car. Where's my phone? Where's my wallet? Where's my shit? We were in panic mode for a full 30 ass minutes because it's like, what happened? So this is what my friend explains to me, right? There was somebody that was helping me throw up. They were like holding my hair. That explains the puddle of vomit outside my car. And I'm like, what the fuck? Somebody had to help me vomit? And then it was like Jimmy Neutron. It was like this one part of my brain lit up. And I remembered like leaning out of my car, like throwing up. I felt like I was really panicking more than my friend at first because I had literally switched purses. I was borrowing his purse. So I'm like, if you can't find your shit, that means all my shit is in your shit, which is lost, right? I started to get hot. I started to get so angry because this is something that old Brianna would do. This is completely irresponsible, and on top of this, this is something that I wanted to avoid. I didn't even want to fucking be here. After 30 minutes, I started to find my shit. Now it's like, okay, well, where's your shit? Let me really like put you guys in my state of mind. I'm irritated because I've never had to sleep in a car. I've never got so drunk I had to sleep in a fucking car. After I found all my shit, I'm on my phone. I'm like checking my accounts. I'm just like, okay, you look for your shit because it's your fault we're even here. Remember I told you guys that my friend said somebody was helping me, somebody was holding my hair when I was throwing up. He starts to say that whoever was helping me throw up, whoever was with that person, they robbed him. I don't know. I don't know if it's the people that helped me throw up. I don't even remember those people helping me throw up. I don't know if he left it in a club. I regret that night. It was a part of me that kind of felt like, yeah, of course you lost all your shit. I told you we weren't even supposed to come here in the first place. And I don't even mean it in like a self-righteous way, like, haha, my friend lost all his shit. I feel like I don't know how to word it any other way. But what I'm trying to say is, like, I would expect my friend to be like mad at himself because bro lost like $200 in cash money. He had literally got paid from work that day. Whoever came up off my friend legit came up. To be honest with you, I couldn't even care. I couldn't even care because my friend put me in a situation that I didn't want to be in. You guys, he was looking for that shit for so long. I was like, we gotta go. Like, I'm tired of being out here. It's cold. And to be honest, I got my shit. I didn't want to come out here in the first place. Like, it got to the point where I was just like, I'm tired of being out here. It's not good to have friends that can't stay their ass in the house. You putting us in danger and shit, and on top of putting us in danger, you making us waste money and lose money because you literally just got your phone fixed. Now you done lost your phone. You lost all the money that you earned for that day. All your whole check gone. That's not even the person that I want to be anymore. I want to hang out with people that have common sense. I am totally down for a turn up. If you guys can't tell, like, I'm down to turn up. But it's like, can we drink responsibly? Can we be adults? Y'all, like, I really truly regret that night. I really regret it. That is the story time of a night that I totally absolutely regret. I'm actually happy that this is a fresh story because I'm really trying to bring you guys more into my life. If you guys like this video, go ahead and turn that thumbs up. Blue, support your girl. Get those fingers moving in the comments below and just let me know your 2 cents on this situation because it'll be different if, like, I didn't stand up for myself. I didn't say how I felt about the situation, but I was so vocal and I still ended up in some bullshit. Let me know how y'all feel, okay? I love you guys and I'll see you in the next video. Till next time.